Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. So, I think I'm a little bit squared away now that I got my new spot here. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing fine. I'm glad that you are taking the time to hear the message, and I thank all of you for everything you do. I really appreciate the subscribers and those who haven't subscribed but do stop in to view. Thank you as well. It's very important that I give thanks to you, right? Without you, there'd be no reason for me to be here. So you are a big part of my purpose, and I thank God for the opportunity to read for all of you today. So I'm going to begin by reading out of the Bible, just a little snippet. And let's see. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms. It seems like I've done a bunch of the 100s. Not a bunch, but okay. Let's see. I'll go Psalms 36. An oracle is within my heart concerning the sinfulness of the wicked. There is no fear of God before his eyes, for in his own eyes he flatters himself, too much to detect or hates his sin. The words of his mouth are wicked and deceitful. He has ceased to be wise and to do good. Even on his bed he plots evil. He commits himself to a sinful course and does not reject what is wrong. Your love, O Lord, reaches to the heavens, your faithfulness to the skies. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains, your justice like the great deep. O Lord, you preserve both man and beast. How priceless is your unfailing love. Both high and low among men find refuge in the shadow of your wings. They feast on the abundance of your house. You give them drink from your river of delights. For with you is the fountain of life. In your life we see light. Continue your love to those who know you, your righteousness to the upright in heart. May the foot of the proud not come against me, nor the hand of the wicked drive me away. See how the evildoers lie fallen, thrown down, not able to rise. So maybe that section, Psalms 36, might resonate for you. Okay. So now we're going to go with Miracles Now. Relationships are assignments for optimal growth and healing. Okay. So what this is saying to me is, well, I really believe that people are either in your life for, what is that saying? A season, a lifetime, and then something in between. So, to hold on to people when it's not meant to last is there's a lot going on there, right? You're trying to make it work and it's not working. You're trying to break free, but he or she doesn't want to let you go. It's for you to learn how to choose yourself, and it's for you to walk away from something that's no longer serving you, and to pour love into yourself, heal yourself, learn from that, and then move forward. Okay? So we'll just leave that there for now. And then I got some handwritten cards here. And I added some more to the stack. And these are a little bit difficult to choose to shuffle. So what I'll do is I'll just pull, like 3 or 4 in the center. Okay, so this is kind of a lot. So since it's a lot, I'll take every other one, not this first one because I could see it. put that one aside, take this one, put that one aside, take this one, put that one aside, take this one. 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 Okay, so the ones I put aside, I see Virgo. So you could be a Virgo, or it could be the person you're thinking of might be a Virgo, or you might have the signs in there, okay? And so let me read these first. The mask that is worn, seers can see right through. So people, that's kind of, I think we all have that intuition that's basically saying, if you're in a group and maybe you just met someone and they're making a statement that sounds totally untrue, you know, you can recognize, like maybe it's their energy that you recognize. Yeah, I've been around BSers. That sounds like total BS, right? So it could be something like that. It could be when you just walk by someone, you get the sense of, what's wrong with that person? Like, and then, you know, people might defend them. Hey, that's my girl. Hey, that's my dude. There's nothing wrong with them. But you have that feeling like there's something wrong with them. Okay, so next one is uplift the hearts around you. Take time to uplift other people, right? It's not a competition. It's not a competition on who can uplift more people. It's not a competition of, well, I don't want to uplift them too high because then they'll be put higher on a pedestal than me. It's just all about the feel good, and it doesn't have to be fake. You know, fake upliftment is, well, you can kind of feel it, right? It's like if someone does a good job, you could say, hey, that's really nifty how you got that done so fast. You know, I'll have to watch you next time. Or you know, I usually time myself and you beat me by 10 seconds or 15 minutes, whatever it would be. I'll have to watch you next time so I can turn up my hustle too, right? That's how, you know, that's paying a compliment, and it's probably deserving if they're working really hard. The next one I have is gold digger. Learn to accomplish yourself. So we have these people who have that entitlement mentality. And some of it is, I don't know, some of it is like they make it up in their mind that they're entitled. So then they kind of broadcast it out there, you know, I am entitled. I'm entitled to that position. I'm entitled to make X amount of money. I'm entitled to work these hours. I'm entitled to go out and buy what I want. I'm entitled, you know, and at the same time, you know, when their paycheck comes and they misuse it, right, because they're entitled to have other things, then they run short on their gas for their car, they run short on paying their rent, they run short on something, right? So then they have to call mom up and ask mom, hey mom, can you give me an extra 100? Or hey dad, can you give me an extra 50? Or hey friend, can you loan me something until next payday? And it's a never-ending cycle. So another example, I guess, would be gold digger, someone who portrays to have certain qualities, and it's fake to get to the person who has the so-called bag, right? It's having ulterior motives, not being genuine, not genuinely liking someone. It's like, oh well, you know, I heard that John has you know, I heard he's like a fun baby. fun baby, gets money all the time, and he still works. Wow. Let me see what I can get out of him. I'm used to manipulating people and getting more than what I give, right? That would be something like that. So the next card I have is seize the opportunity. Seize the opportunity. Not as the gold digger, but seize the opportunity. You know, say you're on a job and someone says, hey, you know, I can give you the same hours and I can give you the same job and I'll pay you $4 more an hour or 5 more, you know. And I'll guarantee if you do a good job in a certain amount of time, you know, I'll give you another raise on top of that, or maybe a new position, a higher position. So, yeah, you seize the opportunity. So the reason why I had healing begins on there is so in this case, say you had a gold digger in your life and you told him or her, go get your own bag, right? You stand in your truth. And then when you stand in your truth and you speak your truth, and it's not like you had harsh words for them, right? You just said, learn to accomplish yourself. I'm not giving any more to this. And it just happens that your healing begins. Healing begins after when you've been hurt by someone's deceit or betrayal, right? And then you might have new opportunities to go somewhere else. So you can totally disconnect from whoever was trying to drain you. Okay, and then this one, when the sun rises and you're here to live it. I don't know what's wrong with this camera. It's so weird. When the sun rises and you're here to live it, be thankful for a new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. And then you can do anything you set your mind to do. So make it a good one, right? Make it for the good. Oh, next year I want to go on vacation to Peru. And it's going to cost me $5,000 to have a really nice time. I'm not sure if that's how much it is. I'm just kind of putting it out there. You know, you might have some tours, go on some tours. You're going to be eating the local food. You might go on a little boat ride. You might stay in a nice hotel. You know, you might want to buy some things to bring back home. So if you do your research and you want to go on vacation next year and that's something you want to do, then you say, oh, if it's 5,000, well, what's 5,000 divided by 12? That would be about 400 a month. And say, so if you commit to put away 450 or 425, or you could just say 500 until it gets closer, then you can cut it back. And then you can just schedule to go. You know, it's best to see the world while you're either young, if you can afford it, or when you retire, if you can live that long, because we never know when, you know, God's going to call us. But there's such a big world out there to see. It's a shame to waste your time. Like, even the home vacations are good. You know, if you have a family and you don't really want to go anywhere, you just want to spend time with your family. But I don't know, when my daughter was little, we went a lot of places. She's been to probably 8 or more like zoos, and she's been to both Disneylands, Disney World and Disneyland. and she's gone to 2 or 3 aquariums. So she was well traveled, but I don't know how much she really remembers. She was really young then, but at the time she had a great time. So, okay, moving forward, we're going to go with native spirits, and we have the smudging ceremony. Okay. Card meaning: let go of the past, purify, detox, release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Cleanse your body and environment by doing space clearing and clutter clearing. Let go of the old, discard and unused to make way for new energy and new beginnings. Eat lightly, drink lots of fresh water, and consume foods with strong life force. Your native spirit wants you to know, smudging is a native tradition that involves using the smoke of burning herbs to symbolically wash a space in a ceremonial manner. Sometimes your energy field or the energy field of your environment becomes so cluttered and dingy that you can't see the world around you clearly, and you have trouble hearing the messages from your soul. When you take the time to purify yourself and your environment, not only do you feel lighter and brighter, but also you're a clearer channel for the light, the brilliance that pours through. You can heal and help many people, but first the path has to be cleared. The journey: using the smoke of incense or sage, cup your hands into the smoke and wash over the top of your head, saying that I think clearly. Then cup the smoke to your eyes, saying that I may see the truth. Next, bring the smoke to your throat area, saying that I may speak the truth. Finally, waft the smoke to your heart area, saying that my heart is open. Okay. So next we have messages from the mermaids, and we have support. So call upon a trusted friend now. Their perspective will reveal insights into your life that you may not have previously seen or considered. These mermaids are swimming in to support you now because they know another viewpoint is required to help you see your situation clearly from all angles. Sometimes we think we have to be our own counsel, but this isn't true. There are times in life when the trusted advice and support of another is key to setting you on the path to freedom from cares or concerns. The support of a close friend or friends is imperative for you right now. If you feel you don't have a friend to call on, then perhaps consider calling a helpline where you'll find an impartial kind of receptive ear. If this message doesn't apply directly to you, then someone around you is in need of this advice, and you could provide the support they require at this time. A supportive friend is someone who loves you unconditionally, is non-judgmental, discreet, and has honesty and integrity. In a way, you're placing your heart and soul into their temporary care while you express what's going on for you. Sometimes we just need to be heard, and the support we require comes from someone simply listening to us lovingly and without judgment. This can be liberating on many levels. It's important that you find or offer support. You can also wish or pray for divine support to be sent to help with this situation. The universe is ready to offer all the support you need. All you have to do is ask from your heart. Okay. One of our neighbors got a big truck. If you hear that, that's what it is. Okay. Next we have your soul purpose. And we have the environmentalist, the tree agate. It's a crazy stone, ain't it? Kind of looks like a face right there. Like two eyes right there in the mouth. Okay. Oh, the affirmations. Let me read the back. I am grateful for this blue-green planet, and I treat it with honor and respect. I am aware of the results of my actions. I think and act with global consciousness. So, regarding that, I usually, like if I buy a loaf of bread, I'll keep the plastic and then I'll reuse it. And, because all that's coming out is bread, right? So it can't be dirty, right? So I'll use it to cover a little dish and then stick it in the fridge kind of thing. And then my Ziploc bags, I run really hot water and I try to wash them out and rinse them and turn them upside down to dry. And I've even have done away with using trash bags. And I don't know, that's kind of a two-sided thing, because I think back in the day that was norm for all the people here in Guadalupe years ago when I was growing up. But what would happen on a windy day is the trash can would fall over and then the trash would just be all over. But on that, you just have to make sure that your trash can's secure. But basically, I feel like it's better to risk that, because it can be picked up, versus having the plastic bags. You got plastic bags for your vegetables, you got plastic bags for your meats, you got plastic bags for your groceries when they come home, you got plastic bags from your sandwiches, everything's plastic now, and plastic doesn't go away, so all of that goes into, a dump site, and it's not good for the environment. So, little handy things that you can do. It's crazy to think where we came from 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I don't know. 30 years ago, I probably had a lot of containers, like food containers, and I used aluminum foil. But now I like to reuse some of the things and try to help save the environment a little bit at a time, right? Okay, protection. My glasses broke today, so I have another pair I'm trying to get my eyes adjusted to. Okay. Do you have a strong affinity for nature and all its creatures? This life path includes arborist, conservationist, ecologist, animal communicators, and gardeners. When the environmentalist and tree agate card appears, it moves you to advocate for the environment. There are many ways you already do this in the normal course of your day, such as reducing, recycling, and reusing items. Tree agate aligns your awareness of earth-centered spirituality through earth-based rituals and shamanic journey work. The energy of this stone symbolizes your rooted connection to trees and all of nature. It helps you stay grounded and focused while swaying with the changing winds. Contemplate and observe how your actions both influence your immediate environment and affect that environment 7 generations ahead. 7 generation stewardship is living and working for the benefit of the future. Animal communicators and gardeners are included in the environmentalistic life path because they practice interspecies communication between humans and animals and between humans and plants. In this way, they can be a voice for plants and animals, which are also conscious beings. Through thoughts, words, pictures, and emotions, information is telepathically sent and received, which increases mutual understanding of coexisting here on Earth. Perhaps you are being called through mindful awareness to resolve environmentally unfriendly issues in order to bring health to plants, animals, and their human companions. Regardless of the sole purpose and the life path we choose in this life, we are all stewards of the earth. So, as much as that is true, we have people that don't really take that to a higher level. So it's good to have some on board that can share with others on how really easy it is. I mean, you save some money, but the most important thing, I'm saying save money by not buying those repeat items and then just discarding it, right? But the more important thing is, again, plastic doesn't go anywhere, and it has to go into, the dump sites, and it has to get buried, and it will cause like some sort of reaction. And even though they say they recycle plastic, they don't recycle all plastics. So I don't think they find a need to recycle the bags that you get when you go to buy meat, right? And then they have the extra bags to put your meat in it, and your vegetable bags. They're thin, so they don't consider that enough to recycle. And honestly, they should just recycle all of it, I think. But I'm not the scientist, and not really sure of the total process. Okay, so moving forward, here's the feather, and this is the woodpecker. And okay, so let me read the woodpecker for you. Let me see, woodpecker. Here we go. The woodpecker is an intriguing bird with the ability to use its beak to bore into wood to extract insects. The woodpecker's brain is packed tightly inside of the skull to prevent it from repeated impact. This pecking is their call, sometimes called the drumbeat, in lieu of song. The connection to drumming is mystical as well as shamanic. The drumbeat is called the heartbeat of Mother Earth and can symbolize new rhythms and paths opening. The coloring of the woodpecker is black and white, sometimes with a red cap. The red reflects the awakening of new mental energies and the power of the mind. The message: the divine woodpecker drums its way into your consciousness to suggest you use the power of discernment now. Using your mental energy and the fortitude you already possess will be essential in the path to realizing your goals. Notice if you tend to be hard-headed or stubborn in relation to what may be a challenge. Can you allow a new rhythm to come into your way of doing things? These are all the questions that woodpecker presents. Use the focus and fortitude of this messenger to hammer away in a purposeful way. As you find that the power to realize your dreams are supported by the universe. It will become easier to find the rhythm you seek. Energies, discernment, fortitude, wisdom, season, summer, fall, elements, earth and air, color, black, white, and red, affirmation. I align thought, wisdom, and fortitude in all my actions. Okay? And then the last one we have before we start the tattoo tarot is animal messages. And we have the mountain goat. I think they call those ibexes. Okay, and they are fearless creatures. The sides of the mountains that they get up on it's totally amazing. Okay, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. Deep in his body, mystical goat fashions Beozar, considered merely a remedy for disease. As goat holds these cures within, so you hold the remedies for your life's ills. Goat, intensely sexual, maintains a harem and fights fiercely for his consorts, and counsels that even those who strive ardently for your love may not be true. However, defend your present love passionately and thoughtfully. Celebrate it with the gift of wild rose, the full moon seen on a wild night, and it will remain yours forever. Fighting for someone's love. Let's see. Let me go ahead and read these other ones that I got. Once you get wrapped around their little finger, you'll see who they are. Okay. Fated meeting. Believe it. God's grace and love. My chakras are balanced. If you don't know, study it. You could just Google it. Okay. God grant me the strength so that I can be the best character to simulate you, Lord, right? So people can be closest to God, to emulate him, right? Emulate his love and show more gratitude. I think that when you wake up in the morning, hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Like if you wake up in the morning, say you put a little sticky on the mirror in the bathroom. Thank you, God, for another day. Pretty soon, it'll just become second nature for you to, get up out of bed, go in the bathroom, thank you, God, for another day. And believe it or not, when you start your day out like that, it just keeps getting better and better, And when you start sharing those statements with others, well, they're probably going to shy away, saying, hey, what's going on with John? What's happening with Sue? Like, why are they talking like that now? No, you just let people be the way they want to be. If they're doing their job, if they're cordial with you, if they're still paying attention to the things that they need to pay attention to, just let them be the way they want. I know about this this thing. I saw it on something else where they were saying that people don't like people of God. Like, they think, they're the first ones to say that they're weird, right? And I know firsthand what that's like. I seen it with my grandma. So people don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to know the truth. If they know the truth and they see the truth, that means you have to change their lives, right? And sometimes we're just not ready. And we just, right? Whoever's praying hopes and prays that you get ready before it's too late. Okay? Alright, so I pre-shuffled these. Let's see. Why is it so fast? It's only 34 minutes in. Okay. So, gonna shuffle these up a little. See my bad thumb? See how crooked it is? It's very crooked. It's my construction thumb. It's my right hand, so it's my everything. My everything hand. Yeah, I got to experience a lot. Let me see. Definitely done a lot of demos. Definitely did some framing, like, let's see. We actually did put up walls and turn this open space into a bunch of little offices. So then we had to do the drywall, and then Chris installed the doors, but we had to make sure the measurement was right to have the door opening when we were doing the framing. And then we had to do the drywall, and we had to tape it and mud it and sand it, and then I think that's all we did. But and on other jobs we put in windows, a lot of demo on the island of Oahu. We did work for this one. I think he was a Chinese guy, and he worked at one of the private schools, and he was the chess player. He taught his students how to play chess, and he was like master on the island. I don't really know what his position was, but he was living in his mom's house. His mom was married away, and she was living on the mainland with her husband, and so the house was basically his. And when we came on, it was like his ceiling was falling in, and they had this stuff called K-neck. It's pressed like banana leaves, and it's pressed like a press board. And he had some leaks in the roof, so he had the roofers come and give him a new roof. And then we had to come in, we had to tear all that down, all the K-neck. And the house was probably about 50 or 60 years old. So back then, they didn't even use real 2x4s, like on the ceiling. They used, like there was a bunch of 1x up there. So we had to yank nails out after we pulled the K-neck down. And then we had to put up drywall up there. And the house was really hot. And after it was closed up, wow, it really made a difference. But I think we did tile work, and we tore out his kitchen too. But we put windows. We did a lot of different jobs. It's good to learn. It's good to know. And we made a all right living doing that. Can't complain, right? Okay, so already pre-shuffled, so let me just get this going. All right, put my cuts in there. And do one final cut. Okay, Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is talking about putting something to rest, right? All right, the first card is the Seven of Swords. I believe that's like a that's like being cunning, I think. Let me see. Yep, cunning, skillfulness, and determination that needs to be used for the right purpose. Someone's considering escape from an imprisoning situation. And someone's had a change of heart, so someone's had a change of heart. They don't like where they're at, and they're preparing to do something different. Next we have the Five of Coins. So in this relationship, that says, the Five of Coins says material struggle. So, you know, material struggle is a lot of stress, okay? For the normal people who have always had material struggle, it's a weekly thing that you just have to deal with. It's a way that you have to know that, you know, in order to make your ends meet, that you can't have the heater on at 76 for the whole house, right? You're better off just getting a little space heater for your bedroom instead of heating the whole house. So, but some people who, there's people that either have, like, say, a trust fund, or there's people that actually have, like, a knack. You know, it's like, sort of like, I tell people when they offer me food that I really can't eat it, because if I think about eating it, I'll gain 10 pounds, right? So it's kind of like that. People just automatically pull in money, right? They have a way of making the money, you know, even if they only work a 40-hour week job. And I don't mean only a 40-hour week. I mean, even those that work for someone, you know, they have this knack of taking money and, you know, pocketing a little bit away here and there, and pretty soon their nest egg's growing, right? And if they put it in the right stocks, in the right climate for the stocks, it could really grow, right? But these people who are like money magnets, they have a way of being able to figure that out with not that much detail, right? It's something that almost comes naturally to them. And it's just like what I was talking about. If you want to go on vacation, cost you $5,000, and if you are able to save, you know, $450, you can get that. And so what happens to someone who's always used to having money, and then they get into that's you know, that person could actually, like, have a heart attack, because they're not used to living in lack. They're used to living in abundance. They've always had an abundant mindset, you know. They've always thought of money like, oh, if I spend $10 and $100, it's going to come back to me, you know. And again, if someone's like in a relationship, right, someone's somewhere where they don't want to be. So, and it could be the other person. You know, I think it's the person who has this idea of a Four of Swords that has the Seven of Swords and the Five of Coins. They're not used to having that material struggle. And obviously, it might be one of those where gimme, 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 and it's never enough. And the person kept giving, giving, giving. Now they're way backed up from that $5,000 vacation they wanted to go to next year, right? Next we have the King of Coins. So is that him trying to say, hey, you know, that's not me. I'm not used to doing without. What's going on with my coin? Am I not polishing it enough? Am I not nurturing it? Am I not watering it enough? You know, maybe it's the one coin he wants to offer someone else. And now we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, so he's got the Four of Swords at the bottom saying, I'm going to hang this up. I got to figure out a way to get out of this entrapment. It's sucking me dry. I'm smarter than that. I have better luck than that. It's time for me to get on that boat and go somewhere. And then here's the King of Swords. So is this a guy relationship? Saying, no, I don't want you to go. Is he embodying both the King of Swords and the King of Coins? Or is this his partner? Could be guy, could be guy, could be guy, girl, could be girl, guy. Put it where it fits for you, if it even fits. So I think he's the one that always has the money, and he or she, whatever, is saying, no, I don't want you to go. I know once you decide and once you get on that boat to travel away from me, that picture, this Six of Swords usually depicts a person on a boat, and he's got his oar and he's pushing off. If you get away from me, then I got plenty of swords. I don't have that many coins, okay? The king of coins says, you know what? We're both closing out the cycle, and you are going to have a new way to deal with your life, and I'm going to have a new way to deal with my life. And no, we're not going to be together. Right? It could be that. It could be, hey, you know, I decided let's stay together. You know, it hasn't worked out, but I think we could do better. Right? It could be that. So put it where it belongs. Okay. All right, so I'm feeling kind of drawn to pull out of here a little bit, so I'm going to take this one here that I can't see, and then I'm going to take this one here and take this one here. Okay. The kind of relationship that freely gives equally. Exciting new beginning. If two people truly love each other, they'll have mutual respect, self-love, and respect is shared. So they'll be sharing, you know, self-love and respect and mutual respect and even give and take, right? Freely. Not, you don't give to someone with the idea, hey, if I give him this $200, then next month when I want to buy this stereo that cost $600, then I'm going to see that he gives me $600 because I gave him $200 this month, right? You don't give just because you can try to work out something later. You give freely, and both of you give freely. And you are number one in your life. So you see how I pulled these cards? This is divinely guided reading for someone specific. Okay. Next we have the Seven of Coins. The Seven of Coins talks about, you know, once the new beginning starts, right? They're both going to have different amounts of money. That 7 talks about profit and growth. Not sure if it's going to be profit and growth for the King of Swords. Let's see. Yep, the 7 of Coins is profit, growth, and progress. Valuable assets, fruits of labor. Okay, so you see, this person here is probably going to be living in regret, you know, until they can find someone else to get their hooks in. They're going to be living with regret because this other person is saying, I don't have a problem with leaving you behind. Look how you've treated me. You made me feel like it wasn't worth anything. Why hold on to something that has no value? I put it to rest. You made me feel like all my money wasn't enough, and there was a lot given out. Maybe it was this one being cunning, saying, oh, I'm going to work him, that king of coins, for everything. Because I'm smarter than him. Right? Could be him trying to manipulate this guy's finances. And he's like, no, no, no. There's the ship going out next Friday. I'm going to be on it. I want my new beginning. I'll take a loss and I'll take responsibility for what role I played. And then you'll see. My money will continue to grow because I can manifest money. I couldn't manifest it with you. I mean, I could, but you just took too much. Now you're going to be here trying to be cunning and trying to figure out how you're going to make ends meet because you can't manifest like I can. You know, the King of Swords could say, but you are my sunshine. You are my sunshine with the money tree attached. And he says, I am number one in my own life. He says, I can handle money. I just can't handle money with the wrong person. My sunshine is within me, and who I choose to share it with. I have to have the kind of relationship where both freely give equally. And I will share mutual respect and mutual love, or I just won't have a relationship. And I've learned to show more gratitude. I thank God every day for the good, the bad, the indifferent. I learned lessons being with this one. That was a blessing in disguise when this happened. Yeah, I lost some money, but I can always recoup it because I'm a master manifester. Money stays with me when I'm alone, and I won't have anybody who changes that, who changes how I handle money, because I'm not going to be a people pleaser. I'll be fair and I'll be kind, but I will not people please. Because I don't like that feeling. I'm used to having money. Okay. So, we have the moon. We have the moon and the sun. Now, if the star comes out, that would be pretty amazing, because I think I got that once before. But I've got 3 major arcanas. The new start. The new start says, I'm not going to be cloudy anymore. I'm going to see things crisp and clear. And during the evening, I'm going to enjoy my little walks. And yeah, I'm going to talk to the moon just as well as I talk to the sun. And I'm going to manifest a better life. I'm going to manifest everything that I need. I am a child of God. If God can create, why shouldn't I create? Why shouldn't I create a beautiful brand new beginning? The 7 of Cups. Maybe I'm going to stay single for a while and I'm going to start dating around. Or maybe I've already dated around. Maybe I realize where I've gone wrong in my life, and it's time for me to figure out, is there one in this 7 cups? Is there one of them that's really for me? I need some time to think about it. I need some time to meditate about it, because I don't want to keep going through cycles of disappointments and learning lessons. I feel like I've learned a lot of lessons, and I know how to discern now. I know what to look for. I know how to qualify. Okay, the 5 of Swords. Wow, we have a lot of swords. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the 5 of Swords, who does this belong to? Greater self-knowledge, often for mistakes and hardships. Okay, that must belong to him. I was just saying that. I learned plenty of lessons. I've tried a lot of different cups. This last relationship was a doozy. I got to put it to rest. If it takes me moving away from the situation, I will happily do so. And yes, I've learned my lessons. I've learned my lessons. My new start. I have 1 coin to take with me, and I gotta build it. I gotta grow it. And yes, I am a manifester. I manifested the new beginning. I manifest, the sun and the moon. Receptivity and creativity. The sun is considered creativity, and the moon is receptivity. So, if I know how the sun and moon work, and I know how the world works, and I've learned lessons, I will be just fine. The 9 of Swords. That's like mental security, I think. We got a lot of swords on here. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh no, we have 4 down below. 4, 5, 6, 7, and now 9. 9 is the power of mind, 3rd eye, good faith, integrity. Okay. So yeah, a lot of lessons been learned. I don't know what lessons this one has learned, because they're the King of Swords. They should have all of this mastered already. They should have all of this mastered. Yeah, they should have all of this mastered already. So, the High Priestess. Did someone already tell somebody that this was going to happen? And they didn't believe him? They didn't believe him or her? Him or her? And now it's coming to pass. It's being brought into fruition, not as a wish, not as a spell, as a truth, like a seer, right? A seer has told them, don't go down that road, you're going to get a bunch of owies. And they thought that person was not all up there, but now they're realizing. They're realizing that they should have walked away a long time ago. The Justice. See, he was such a good manifester. He said, "Dear God, this woman told me, and I barely knew her, so why would I want to believe her? I didn't even consider that she could actually be telling the truth. You know, the talk around town was that she just wanted to get close to me because she's the one that wanted my money. She's the one that wanted to take advantage of me. She's the one that everyone said stay away from." So I did. And I took no heed to what she said. Suddenly, I get involved with this cat. And like all heck breaks loose, right? I pray to God and it's like, "God, you said that you were going to send to me the one that's for me. And I get caught up with this one, thinking that's the one. I thought I received messages from you saying that's the one. But those were false messages. You never sent it to me. They were told that, they told me that they saw the messages and that this was the one. No, God, this time I'm going to use my intuition. I've learned my lessons. Can you please send me the right one? Can you please get me out of this situation first so I can have time for healing? But just help me, and I promise I'll learn to pay attention more to my intuition. I'm sorry that I didn't catch the last one right. Okay, so people make mistakes, right? So he asked for justice, he got justice. It's all said and done. He's going to be moving forward. He knows that he has to have self-worth for himself, right? He had no idea just what kind of master manifester he was. It's like whatever words he spoke, God came through for him. Knave of Coins. He feels like, oh, I feel so naive. I should have listened to her. I offered my coin to someone else. So maybe he has some guilt right there. He says, the one I've been thinking of is someone from my past. So if you're thinking about someone from your past, then they must be thinking about you. Okay? So this is like the real love, the real deal. I didn't know his love. I never felt something so strong. And you see, he's manifesting enough money to move abroad, to go after this person that touched his heart. He sees that he can have everything with her. Okay, 3 more cards. The 10 of Swords. I carried a lot of burdens to fit in a little box, to get breadcrumbed in return, to keep giving and giving till all of my funds were pretty much just gone. All these people told me what I wanted to hear. All these people, what's that saying? Oh, they kept stroking my ego, and I kept falling for the, what is that? I kept getting bamboozled. I learned my lesson. I'm not going to go there anymore. This is her. I know where she is. I know how to find her. I have this now. So I'm ready to bring in an offer, or it could be she's worked hard on herself and she's brought this on her own. So it could be either way. Put it where it resonates. Why is it blurry? There it goes. That's the end of the reading. Okay, should I pull 3 more cards out of here just for fun? Because these are my old cards when I first started doing readings, and then I added some to it. So, okay, so let me just do like this. Then I'm gonna take a, see how I can't see them. I just want one card. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see what these say, if they resonate. Pretending to be what you need them to be. What? Pretending to be. Maybe it's supposed to be like, say, I'm pretending to be what they need me to be. So that there's just pretending to be what you think they need you to be. I think that's more it, but however it resonates for you. Okay, the next one is family hardships. So, you know, when you feel real close to people, they could just be just people you hang out with, but they almost feel like brother or sister or whatever, since you've like known them for so long and hung out and shared a lot of private moments with them. You know, just like good friends, right? But then, you know, the stuff falls apart, or it could actually be family hardships. You know, so I think someone's seeing all the people who were involved in this. You know, all the people that were involved in keeping him in a certain position. Where's that? I thought there was a 10 of Swords too. That's what I think it is. It's like I thought these people were my family. I trusted them. I did extra for them. You know, without giving them any backlash. I just tried to help them. To find out that they all came together just to hurt me, because they didn't want me to have this new beginning. They didn't want to see me have this beautiful amount of legacy. They didn't want me to be with her, who I told them was the love of my life. I think about her all the time. I thank God for this new beginning. Whether it's during the moonlight or the sunlight, my feelings for her cannot change. I've tried to forget about her. I've tried to be with other people. I was so immature about it. Since I'm deciding to break away from the peanut gallery, I can see that my potential's going to be good. I'm walking away. I'm not going to be holding on to cups of people who had plenty of swords for me. That's my justice. God says I'm deserving. I know that I'm deserving. I was very kind to those people. I always gave them the best that I could with what I had. She tried to tell me, and I didn't want to listen. And I was at a point where either I was going to sink all the way, or I was going to get out of the situation. I chose to get out of the situation. And I chose to put it to rest. Okay, that's the end of our reading. Oh, I have one more. Spiritual attacks. So you have to protect yourself, right? The best way to protect yourself, all you could do is cleansing, showers and stuff, salt baths. The way that I do my cleansing, I have done that. I have some sage that I have lit up, but truthfully I say, God, I know you're here with me. I'm asking you to put an extra layer of protection upon me and the ones that I love. And dear Lord, I don't want to feel these prickling on my legs and my arms. I don't want to feel my skin burning. Please protect me and return to sender. And God, if you feel it to be that you have to send it in a way that that they'll learn a lesson, if that's what you feel like you need to do, Lord, I'm not going to judge you. You're the judge. Just please help me with this so I don't have to suffer. Trying to do good work for you, I can focus better when I don't have those things at my, it's like a little Pomeranian biting at your legs, right? You can't get any peace. You need your peace. Once you've lived your life and then it's been hectic with chaos and all that, once you actually have peace, you're like, oh my God, is this really what it feels like? Thank you, God. And then you never want to leave there. You're ready to do his work. You're ready to put yourself out there. But at the same time, your peace is everything. So that's the end of our reading. We're at 111. Now 112. just flipping over. So let me get this downloaded and should we do the time thing real quick? Hold on. Okay. I had to settle my doggy up. So what I want to do now is do the Joanne thing. Okay, so it was 430, but now it's 431. Okay, I'm going to take the 431. It says, number 431 is here to remind you that your dreams are within reach. Embrace the magic, trust your intuition, and let your passions guide you towards the life you deserve. Wow, I never thought I'd be reading anything that good. Okay, let me get to Joanne. Number 431 is a blend of the energies and attributes of number 4, the vibrations of number 3, and the influence of number 1. Number 4 brings its vibration of working steadily toward goals and aspirations, truth and integrity, practicality and patience, system and order, self-initiation, building solid foundations, enthusiasm coupled with determination. Number 4 also resonates with the archangels. Number 3 relates to optimism and enthusiasm, communication and self-expression, inspiration and creativity, expansion and growth, your natural skills and talents, socially and society. Number 3 also relates to the ascended masters. Number 1 promotes new beginnings, creation, progress, inspiration and intuition, striving forward, motivation and progress, attainment and fulfillment, uniqueness and individuality. Number 1 also reminds us that we create our own realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Angel number 431 is a message to maintain a positive attitude with optimism, expectations about yourself, your life, and your future. Give any concerns, fears, or worries to the angels to heal and transmute, and trust that the changes and new directions in your life have been manifested in order to assist you with your divine life path, and soul mission. Positive energies attract angelic guidance and assistance, giving you clear direction and instruction. Angel number 431 is a message to put some extra focus and efforts towards your creative endeavors to ensure that you manifest long-term rewards on all levels. If you have been considering a new direction or beginning a new project or venture, now would be the most auspicious time to make that choice. Trust that the work you do today will bring benefits to your life in the future. Angel number 431 encourages you to continue to put your will and efforts towards living your truths, walking your spiritual path, safe in the knowledge that the angels are guiding you, assisting, supporting, and encouraging you every step of the way. The Ascended Masters are always alongside of you as you begin a new project or venture in your life and assure your future success. They encourage you to enjoy this new phase of your life. So remember, do yourself a favor. A 30-day challenge is to stay positive, okay? To kind of like laugh at fear, you know. So say your boss is threatening you with something. Well, you know what, John, if you don't do this, you know, I have secrets. I'm going to give Sue a call and I'm going to let her know. And you're going to say to her or him, well, you can go ahead and tell him what you think that she doesn't know, because I've disclosed everything with her and I don't hold any secrets. Okay? So it's up to whoever's threatening you to follow through. And let's see who gets egg on the face, right? And let me see. Is that a bad way? Let me see. Let me think of another one. Okay, so to stay positive and you want to laugh at fear. Yeah, it would be something like that. It would be like smiling at him saying, yeah, go ahead and do it. I dare you. She'll be down here in 2 minutes wanting to talk to you directly. And boy, is she going to have some words for you. Anyways, so yeah, I think that would be a good example. But basically, if you're driving in the car and you have suddenly this negative thing that comes into your mind, that's not my thought. Go away, shoo fly, go away. Right? Go away, fly, shoo fly, go away. God's got my back. The angels are surrounding me. Archangels, the Ascended Masters, they're all with me driving in my car. I can just drive with no hands. I'm going to get there safely because I have divine protection and guidance right here in my car with me. Right? Anytime there's a negative thought, throw it out, shoo fly, go away, replace it with some good stuff. That way, during the day, you know, yeah, you get to just like smile and you get to have these little inside jokes between you and yourself and I. What is that? You know, whatever that saying is. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, you can have your little inside jokes. And you can continue your day and you can make your own self laugh, right? Happiness is required by you, it's not requirement for someone else to make you happy. So do whatever it is that makes you happy. And those that try to jump in there and try to give you a bad way, just shrug your shoulders and give them that. In Hawaii, there was these Filipino guys that used to do, I think that's a dance where you say your left shoulder, right? And you use your right hand and you like flick off the dander. Yeah, just do that. Flick all that negativity. Go away. Shoo. And if you do that for 30 days and then tell me if your life has changed in any way. So you have to, like, really the first day you have to write down your feelings. How do I feel today? I feel like I want to quit my job. I feel like I want to, just not work at all. I feel like I want to find someone just to take care of me so I could have this free life, right? All these, that's kind of like selfish kind of statements, right? So say if those are how you feel on that day, the first day. Then after your 30 days, if you still feel those same ways, after working on yourself and trying to stay positive, are you still going to feel that way after 30 days? I would say not. I would say that you're going to grow and you're going to become a better version of you. And believe me, we all have better versions. All of us. You could look at someone and say, wow, that person really has their ish together. But even that person has to change and evolve. It's pretty boring to stay the same. And when you stay the same, then you get in the same mindset. Oh, you know, the whining. You know, does whining get you anywhere? When I was a kid, it did. My mom gave me whatever I wanted. And it's not that I was like spoiled. It was just like I was the last kid, so she had to hear all her other children tell her the same thing. So by the time it got to me, she was just too tired to deal with me. She's like, yeah, you want that candy? Go ahead. You know, share it with your brothers. That's what she used to say. Share it with your brothers. So that's the end of our reading. I thought it was a very good one, so I hope you found some value with it. And I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. And thank you all for being here with me, because without you, there's no need for me to be here, right? So sending you lots of love. I love you guys so much. And we all love God, right? Right? Of course we do. Okay. I'll see you the next time. Sending you love, light, peace, harmony, happiness, and healing. All the goods. All right. Aloha.